Alright guys, back with the AR-15 build series. What I have in front of you is basically what I call the accessories to the rifle. These are things that did not come with the rifle. These are things I bought, put on it, and yes, I included the magazines because I want to talk about them a little bit. But I wanted to do a very basic build. That's why I have flip-up sights. No, they're not Magpul. I didn't want to spend that much on sights. These are... they're called Tough Zone. They're from Cheaper Than Dirt. They were $20 on sale, and they are the exact same things that you can get like on eBay from China for like $10 unbranded. But I wanted to see, of course, how well they do. And the next is a foregrip right here that pops out to a bipod. That was from that kind of came with the upper because I ordered it with it. The story about that is I ordered a regular adjustable foregrip, and the company was 22 Mods for All. A lot of people probably don't know that company. I stumbled upon it. They don't really have any reviews, but long story short, I ordered my upper with that. They had a problem with the manufacturing company to get the parts. The upper got delayed. They even put out a thing on the website about it. Stuff was backlogged, and of course, I ordered this around Christmas time, so I expected delays. But by the time my upper come in, they did not have any of the foregrips that I ordered. Now, I ordered an $8 grip that was 50% off. I paid $4 for it. So, it wasn't the biggest thing, but when they called me and said my upper was ready to ship, they were literally on the phone with my box in front of them saying, look, your upper's ready to ship. We don't have this grip. Do you want them to wait, or do you want to get an angled grip, or do you want to get this bipod grip here? So I was on the phone, I was just like, well, a bipod grip kind of cool. Let's get that. So when everything was said and done, I went on the website, looked at it. It was like $20 to $30. They just pretty much gave to me. So great customer service. I understand they were out of stuff and shipping and all that, but kudos to them with customer service. Every time I messaged them or called them, they always answered. So great customer service for them. But let's start with the magazines. First, I could not even tell you the brand for this. Well, there you go. It's IMI Defense. I could not remember it. All I know that this is an Israeli-made magazine. It's all polymer, and it actually works very well in my rifle. It works very well in my father-in-law's DPMS. Super light. I got it from cheaperthandirt.com. $8 a piece. So of course I ordered like 10 with shipping. It brought them to $9 a piece, and I bundled sights in with them. So I paid like $9 a piece including shipping for these magazines. They work really well. I've done the quick drops, all that kind of stuff. There's no dents, no damage. They work really well. The gun likes it. My father-in-law's gun likes it. So happy with that. Literally $9. Why not? That's shipped to the house. Now this is a 40 round magazine they had on sale for $10. There was a little bit later, but this is, I believe, a Mako Elander. This is also made in Israel. Now, of course, they have the no tilt follower, and then of course when the last round ejects, that sticks up and hits the bolt catch, so your bolt's stopped, and you put the next mag in, you can hit the side of the rifle where the bolt release is, and the bolt flies forward and you're ready to rock. Now, they had problems with these early on, not holding into the lower. They weren't staying in them, basically. The mag catch here wasn't quite right. Now, I did not have that problem. They supposedly did a fix a little bit ago, and I do believe these are new magazines. I don't think they're old stock. But I did not have that problem in either rifle, steel or brass. But the problem I did have was this magazine seemed to sit low in my polymer lower. So the round would sit here and literally have to come up and in the chamber. The brass, it kind of did okay. The steel won't have it. The brass, it would screw up, you know, like every 5th or 6th round. Now, I understand that that's unacceptable, but compared to the steel, where it would do it like every 2nd or 3rd round, I mean, I don't quite know if, you know, it's a defect in the magazine, but it just didn't like it, the fit of it. I realized that the mag catch is a lot wider on the steel than the polymer. It's a little bit different size, but you know, I'm not going to get into the specifics there. Now the DPMS rifle, it did a lot better in, but it still had the same problems. I would not like to take this out and shoot it. Now, I think some higher quality lowers and stuff, it would probably do better. I've seen where people haven't had problems with certain brands, but you know, it is what it is. It was $10. It was worth a shot. I'm not gonna throw it away, of course. I'm only gonna fill it with brass for sure, but it did okay. $10. But I'm definitely gonna stick with these $9 magazines for at least my rifle. Next, we have these flip-up sights. The box said they were Tough Zone. I actually ordered the exact same style, the exact same looking things on eBay for like $10, or it was like $13 with shipping or something like that. At least $5 cheaper. And I have them on the rifle because they're the exact same thing. I wanted to see if it is exactly the same thing. Now these are that Tough Zone, and it doesn't have any markings on these. And the little up, down, and all that. And these markings here are the exact same on those unbranded box ones. So I did not want to spend the money on Magpul. I'm not going to rely on these for primary sights as of yet. But granted, these sights have worked really well in the rifle. The groupings are really close, and all I did was put a laser bore sight in it and do it in the house before I went out and shot it and get it kind of straight. And the groupings are really close. I'm not a marksman by any means, and I'm satisfied with it. You know, I would like to get like a red dot or something on the rifle to get a little bit easier to zero in, but for backup sights, these are great. Now, of course, they sit on your rifle and you just pull back and they flip up, and you can just push it down and they're real slimline out of the way. Same thing for here. And of course, you can just left to right and flip up for that. I don't see how anyone can see through that. I will never use it. I'm not too sure if anyone ever will use it. This is the one I'm sure everyone will use. And of course, this one, you have a thumb wheel here that does your elevation up and down. But nice little sights that's not going to break the bank. You can put them on any rifle basically, and it's not going to kill you. They basically slide onto the rail, and you got your little rod in the middle that holds it down. Now lastly, for the accessories is this bipod grip. I'm very pleased with this. You can loosen this up, take this whole assembly out, clean it, do whatever, especially if you get mud or anything in there. This piece slides out, clamps onto the Picatinny rail, and then just of course tighten it down. You have a rail on the side, which I thought was awesome. I didn't even know it had when I was getting it. You can of course mount a flashlight, laser, whatever, because when you're holding it, you can just boom. You know, you got a grip here. You can hold it like this and just activate laser, flashlight, whatever. And of course the bipod, you just push that little button right there and it flips out. Push it back in and there you go. So great little addition. These are pretty much all the accessories to the rifle, all the stuff I'm adding on to it. I know it's super basic, but I thought I'd bring it up, just kind of tell you in an individual video all the stuff that I got for the rifle. And we're going to keep on going with the series, look at the upper, and see how that goes.